on Tesla, Karoline. Tim Walz, Governor Walz, saying last night he frequently checks Tesla stock. In doing so, to quote, give me a little boost during the day. How should Americans view politicians who take pride in the downfall of an American car company?
I think that's quite sad, but I think Governor Walz unfortunately is living a sad existence after his devastating defeat on November 5th.
Meanwhile, one of the big stories making news here in America today is Tesla continuing to be targeted at sites across the country in at least 11 states now. We saw an attack on Tuesday in Las Vegas using Molotov cocktails, bullets fired at cars there, targeting Elon Musk, it seems, for his involvement in slashing government spending alongside President Trump. It's not just physical damage, though. We've seen Tesla stocks down something like 40% since January. Former vice presidential candidate Tim Walz, who was there alongside presidential contender Kamala Harris, well, he's taken much delight in the fact that Elon's stock price has gone down.
They've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping. So
Elon Musk returning serve, though. He says, sometimes when I need a little boost, I look at a J.D. Vance portrait in the White House and thank the Lord. So no love lost between those two people.
Oh, these attacks on Tesla are stupid. They're ridiculous. The company employs about 80,000 Americans. So I wonder if they think of that. Appreciate that, Trudy. Thank you.
There's some ironies in this, of course, Freya and Liz. Firstly, that most Tesla drivers are probably of the left because they believe in global warming. They want to do the right thing by the environment.
Indeed.
So the left are attacking the left. Second, setting EVs on fire is probably bad for the environment, not the best thing to do. And they're accusing Elon Musk of fascism. But in doing that, they're using themselves stormtrooper tactics. There was a US website set up, quote, for people on the hunt for Teslas, where they actually doxed Tesla owners and put online the names and addresses of people who own a Tesla. And when you went on that site, the cursor on the website was a Molotov cocktail, which is kind of suggestive.
Incredible.
So they call Trump a fascist, they call Elon Musk a fascist, but they themselves are resorting to these kind of tactics as they go after ordinary people for the crime of having purchased an EV. The question is this just vandalism? Is this just anger? Or is this something more sinister? Is it domestic terrorism? I would argue the definition of terrorism, that is using violence and intimidation for a political cause, would fit this, and people who are engaging in this kind of behaviour, whether in the US or here in Australia, should be prosecuted accordingly.
And it's actually incredibly effective because now you've got all these Tesla owners. I mean, we can't overstate the scale of this. Charging stations, Tesla dealerships have literally been firebombed and shot at. In Portland, Oregon alone, now we all know Portland is the home of the standing Antifa army, they've had 3 attacks on Tesla dealerships just this year alone. And they're not small attacks. These are guys with balaclavas absolutely going for it, using Molotov cocktails.
Right.
So it's not just an icon on a little website. They mean business. So Tesla owners are now saying, well, I can't even get rid of my Tesla because no one wants to buy it from me. Everyone's worried about their insurance premiums because can you imagine how many insurance companies are going to keep doling out, oh, okay, something bad's happened to your Tesla. No, they're going to take action and you're just going to be completely screwed. And then, of course, there is the Tesla market, which hasn't been doing well for ages anyway. But who's going to buy one, even if indeed their heart's in the right place and they want to do the right thing by the environment and it's going to work for their lifestyle, if these guys are on the loose?